Now on display in Boston, an artist whose definition of art seems to know no boundaries.
Few can fill a blank canvas like Derrick Adams.
I see all of this incredible work and I think, okay, this guy's not a minimalist. Would you consider yourself maximalist? And would that be you?
Sometimes there's opportunities to be very minimal and still be impactful. And there's times where density is really important if you're trying to create an immersive experience. There's so many different ways that I communicate.
At 56, Adams is widely regarded as one of the most important artists of his generation, known for capturing themes of Black life in America in vibrant, kaleidoscopic style.
Using color is not because I like colorful things. It's really like color is more to activate a certain psychological response from the audience based on our association with certain colors. Even sometimes when they don't even know why they're gravitating towards things.
Born and raised in Baltimore, Maryland, Adams moved to New York for college and to pursue a career as an artist. It wasn't long before he gained attention internationally for his signature style. Today, that palette drenches the interiors and even exterior of Boston's Institute of Contemporary Art, home to a mid-career retrospective of his work.
When I come in this room, this is clearly like maximalist, not minimalist. You got video, you got sculpture, you got...
Throughout the space, joyous scenes of everyday life and leisure, like here in a work from his signature Floater series.
We've studied like the Chaise Lounge and the figures in Renaissance, like laying in the Chaise Lounge. I was like, how can you do it in American pop style? It would be more fun.
The beautiful part of your art is it shows Black life and its complexities.
Yeah, and undisturbed,
Right.
you know? It's really more about what happens when you leave a Black person alone to do the things that we do.
It's also an attempt to capture something even more elusive in art, Black joy.
If you see my work, you're gonna see things that may remind you of times where you are in spaces where you feel safe and normal and human. I think the difference between the idea of Black joy and joy is that if there's two people going out to jog in the morning, one person is gonna be assured that if something does happen, there will be ramifications if it does happen. But the other person, through history and understanding, many things could happen to them jogging. They could be arrested for something that they did not do, or anything. They could...
Killed.
Yes, but the difference between the two is a person who has the most to lose will still put on their headphones and jog. And that's Black joy, because you still do it.
Have you gotten any feedback from people like, you know, this is too light, this is too...
All the time. There may be people who may feel that by showing this other aspect of Black culture, that it diminishes the reality of what some people may face, and that people may forget about the trauma of what's happening by getting lost in this particular narrative.
What do you say to that?
We occupy multiple spaces, and if anything, I'm letting people know that you deserve this. And if you care to respond to things in a kind of an editorial way or a journalistic way as an artist, that's important for artists to feel compelled to do that. But I think that artists, especially artists of color, should still be able to speak on things that they feel they want people to know about them as an individual or as a group.
That vision has led critics to call Adams one of the leading painters of Black contemporary life, credited with expanding the possibilities of American art. But Derrick Adams insists his focus is not on legacy, simply making sure his art continues to radiate joy.
I always say this thing like, when I'm gone, and people, I'm not morbid, but I always think about the idea of art.
Yeah, Derrick, you're so
Everyone's
young.
Everyone's gonna go at some point. I'm either gonna end up in a museum collection or on the road show. Either one. I'm okay with either one because the road show.
Antiques Roadshow?
Yeah, I've seen some good stuff on there.
I know, me too.
So I think that, you know, the idea of good art is always gonna end up somewhere.
Absolutely.
I think that people never throw away things that they feel are needed.